Yeah, you see mine over there? Weighs 874 pounds. That's my wife next to it. She does not weigh 874 pounds.
Yeah. What you said, cantaloupe? I'm out. I got nothing else.
You
to
don't
say.
like cantaloupe?
I thought it was great.
You know, a ripe mango is a lot better than an unripe mango. It makes all the difference in the world. Speaking of melon, I'm not a big fan of melons, but my wife broke out some mango this weekend, and It
wasn't ripe?
No, it was an assortment of sliced mango, and some of it was ripe and some of it wasn't. And the ones that's ripe, it's like
the ones that's ripe.
It's like fruit butter. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the consistency to it.
But some of them weren't ripe?
No, some of them were not that ripe, and it gets stringy and has a bad taste to it. And I think a lot of people have drawn the wrong conclusion about mango because they don't eat it at the right stage. There's a small window in which mango is really good.
But I don't know how you could get some that is ripe and some that isn't.
I don't know either. I just eat the ones that are ripe.
But didn't they all come from the same mango? It's like slices from a mango?
It doesn't all ripen at the same time.
The one mango?
Sometimes you get a peach and
so you have to
half
eat
of it's ripe.
So you eat a mango, you only eat the ripe
How
part
do
of
you
the
know
mango?
that every slice is from the same mango? It probably isn't.
That's my question.
You get a cheeseburger at a fast food restaurant, that
How many
hamburger is like
cows?
1,000 cows in that one cheeseburger.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Okay, I've got a theory as to how to stop mumbling because I'm completely not joking about my mumbling problem, and I think it does have to do with the size of my mouth.
So you didn't use any of the steps?
I think subconsciously. I mean, I never sat down and taught myself those lessons.
Deciding to slow down, deciding to articulate, deciding to own if you've screwed up.
I think the most the thing that has changed the way I speak most on all fronts is listening to myself speak.
Yeah, watching us back.
I can't tell you how much footage of myself I've seen in my lifetime. Way more than any man should ever see. And it is enough to be like, I don't like the way that doesn't sound right. I want to change the way I sound. And so it's not even really a conscious thing.
Are you saying that you observed that you were mumbling?
Oh yeah,
like
definitely.
on Good Mythical Morning?
Even before we did any sort of talk show. I mean, I'm talking, in the 2000s, yeah, but in the past 15 years, it's been a process of just seeing myself on video.
You have a theory as to why you mumble because that's the mouth theory, and you have a theory as to how you conquered it, and that was watching yourself back. Or is there more to this?
I think mouth size is a big factor.
I mean, open your mouth as big as you can right now. Your mouth looks wider than mine.
Your mouth goes about 3/4 of an inch more this way.
Yeah, mine will hatch open more than yours. But I think the point is you don't open your mouth. Like, look at when maybe it's your beard just destroyed. But when I talk, you can tell that my whole mouth is moving. Like whenever we have to sync up a lip sync performance for a music video.
It's not the beard. The beard doesn't
It's very
help.
easy to sync up my mouth because there's like the parts, my mouth is expressive. Your mouth, maybe it's not the size of the hole, but it's the expressive of
mouth hole
of the surroundings.
Also, you don't see my teeth when I speak. See that? You see my bottom teeth some of the time, but like when I smile, look.
When I smile?
You just see just a little bit. If you want to see my teeth, like when I go to the dentist and he's like, let me see those teeth. You know how the dentist says that? I'm like, this is me smiling with showing my teeth. I can
show
teeth.
I can show gums when I do that.
I can't get the gums at all. Man.
So you can see my gums.
You can't get any gum out of me. I can't show you gums at all. So I think all that contributes to it. But I also think that there's something about, okay, see what you think about this theory. Being a much larger than average person, I believe that you end up, throughout my life, I believe that I have compensated for that. Because it's just like, I feel like, okay, I'm walking into this situation, I'm bigger than everyone here. And so I don't
So
want.
your mouth hole should be smaller?
No. So you like you become more mild mannered. Like where shorter people a lot of times are like they're like loud and they're like in your face because they're compensating for something because they want to be a bigger presence in the room.
Napoleon complex.
I feel like some people are like, oh, I've been short and that's a problem. I think that being short is an advantage, is a social advantage.
Well, the grass is always greener. You think that you mumbled because you're so physically big.
Yeah, I mean, I also had a hunch. I hunched over for a long time because I was like, I feel like I'm walking in this room, I'm like, look at me, I could eat you all. You know, and you kind of just slowly like, you're like, well, I want to be normal and I want to be in this conversation and I want to be looking you in the eye. And so you end up like hunching over like this.
Is that
and you
why?
kind of talk a little bit more quiet and your mouth gets smaller. Maybe my mouth got smaller because of my height.
Well, over time.
Ever thought about that?
Is that why you take a knee whenever you talk to people?
I don't recall doing that with children, yes. No, but I'm serious. I think all of this contributes to it. I mean, think about most tall people that you know. Are they like in your face and like yelling at you all the time and articulating a lot? Probably not. They're probably more mild-mannered, like the Jolly Green Giant. We're Jolly Green Giants. So I've actually had to go back the other way and be like, no, I gotta snap back. You're tall. Don't be afraid of it, man. Stand up straight, open your little mouth, and just speak. And I would say to all you below average height people out there, just calm down a little bit, you know? Just rein it in. Close your mouth a little bit more when you talk and don't get so loud. Let's all just be ourselves and not be ashamed of it.
Well, I don't think it's if you have something what am I trying to say? If you have difficulty commanding a situation, maybe because of stature reasons, then you need to compensate. And you need to compensate because you're so big that everyone's going to look at you. So anything you say, it seems as if it's being broadcast to everybody. So I think it's good for people to compensate.
And that's another thing is my voice carries further because of my height. So I don't have to be as loud.
Right.
It's going to get to your ears. It's going over everybody else's head. Bouncing off the ceiling and the walls. It's not getting caught in somebody's shirt. You know, my voice doesn't ever get caught in somebody's shirt.
No.
Never happened. It always at least goes over their shoulder. Because you know.
A shirt will catch a voice,
You
though.
know, that's how voice works. It goes out like a laser.
Well, let's do the drill one more time.
Channing Tatum.
Oh, no, here we go. Hold on.
You know
hey.
there's two other words I can't say. I'll add them
What?
to the list. Vulnerable. My wife laughs at me every time I say that. I'm like, Jesse, I'm trying to be vulnerable. She's like, vulnerable?
Sounds right to me. Vulnerable.
Vulnerable? Am I saying it right?
Yeah,
Maybe she's playing a trick on me.
Not vulnerable is wrong.
Rural.
That's one.
Rural?
Rule. I can't say it that one, but I said it better than you.
Rural.
Rule.
Wolves.
Rule.
Wolves. Wolves.
Say it how you actually say it.
Wolves.
And say it how you should say it.
Wolves.
How you actually say it.
Wolves.
How you should say it.
Wolves. It's a dumb word.
How do you actually say it?
Donut.
No.
Donut.
Like Tim Trexler. Say it like Tim Trexler.
I'd say donut. I'm playing it up a little bit. I say, give me a donut.
Donut.
Give me a-
Donut. Now say it how you're supposed to say it.
Donut. Donut.
So say it wrong.
Donut.
Say it right.
Donut.
Wrong.
Donut.
Right.
It's like phone. Is it like a
Phone.
It's like a very southern thing.
Phone.
Phone.
Say phone.
Phone.
Phone. Phone.
I'm not. Yeah, that goes more to accent. I think this one kind of does too. But this one right here. Let's hit
This is just because my mom is my mom.
So say it wrong.
I guarantee you my mom can't say Channing Tatum.
Say it wrong.
She probably can't even say Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum.
Say it right.
Channing Tatum.
No, that's wrong.
Channing Tatum.
All right, say it wrong.
Channing Tatum.
Say it right.
Channing Tatum.
Wrong.
Channing Tatum. Nope.
Right.
Channing Tatum.
Wrong.
Channing Tatum.
No. Wrong.
Channing Tatum.
Right.
Channing Tatum.
Wrong.
Channing Tatum.
Wrong.
Channing Tatum.
Wrong.
Channing Tatum.
Right.
Channing Tatum.